Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your April general reading. Although this is obviously intended to support you throughout the month of April, it is also intended to be useful whenever you find it. So let's get started, Aquarius, with your overall energy for the month of April. The Empress. The Empress is a beautiful card of your finding your power. The beautiful thing about the Empress is her Venus rulership indicates that she excels in receiving the love that she has created in the world. This is not about gender. This is, at this time, an embodiment of our physical material environment. And by that, I'm naming the earth. You are mimicking, replicating the energy of nature by producing, generating new growth, expansion, and receiving that abundance, that prosperity. You are internalizing that resourcefulness, that ability to generate ideas and receive the fruits and rewards at the same time. This is a beautiful card of understanding that the love you give, you are receiving in every aspect of your life. And this is elevating your centrality in your life to recognize that you are part of the entire abundant, fruitful universe. This puts you in deep alignment with the earth and with your desire to protect, cultivate, and honor her so that you, through your own deeds and service, are providing that same kind of love in whatever way your path takes you. In the past, we have the Justice card, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. My shells are my bells. The Justice card seems to come up so often for you, Aquarius, because in resonance with the Empress card, I believe that you are learning from the energy of the Empress by balancing your external opportunities and your internal resources to address whatever unfairness you've experienced or injustice you see in the world, particularly the kind of injustice that you have experienced that you recognize many others suffer similarly. You are full of the confidence and alignment that you can activate this principle of service, love, and creativity by expanding what you can do, by feeling the passion of this energy, particularly of the Empress, this commitment, this dedication and devotion to improving our environment, to loving the earth back in a way that motivates you, that elevates your determination and your energy in creating the outcomes that you desire. The Nine of Wands is indicating that you have been investing in this equity, this justice, this redress of unfairness, this rebalancing of resources and energies for a very long time. You have invested all of your resources into whatever service, path, or work that you are engaged in. You have definitely received many blows, many setbacks, and have overcome many obstacles, and in many ways are able to show your scars are your evidence of your ability to stay motivated and engaged in what feels like a struggle, what feels like a battle. However, you are more determined than ever because you feel a sense of nearness to your goals. You're approaching some kind of collective tipping point in the awareness of your leadership, your ability to lead, and the capacity of your group, your collective, your team, your family, your collaborators to reach a much cherished goal, a way in which you can actually participate in the redress of unfairness, imbalance, and injustices. In the present, we have the Tower card, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. It's so interesting that I see you as being very keenly aware and receptive to the unpredictable, unexpected events that are occurring around the globe, in your community, in your home, in whatever environment you are in. You are welcoming the destruction of outmoded institutions, structures in the social space that do not deliver on the promise, the responsibilities or obligations that they proclaim to stand for. And instead, you are clearer than ever about the responsibilities you are able to mount, your skill set, the work that you have been doing. You are confirmed that you are on a path that is productive. Aquarius, as being ruled by Uranus, you are uniquely, intuitively attuned. This hand of God, this lightning, is something that you understand intuitively and understand its broader application for the world. And you are able at this time to translate that into your present experience of clarifying your role, the next steps to take, defining your role so that you are able and liberated to do what you do well. Begin to apply your expertise, your inspiration towards others, your desire to expand and grow on this work of redressing the imbalance that you experience in your life and in your social space. In the immediate future, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Again, I see you experiencing a unique moment, perhaps specifically in the month of April. This feels like a much longer timeline. You've been working for many more than even a single month, a few months, or even a few years towards this particular goal. This specific goal may have shifted, but the service that you're providing to your environment, to the planet, to your collective is something that you have been on this path for a very long time. But you are being favored through your alignment and clarity about your goal, understanding exactly how your expertise can be utilized by the team that you're working with towards the goals that you recognize are important in breaking apart outmoded structures, and instead understanding that these crumbling facades are merely that. They're crumbling facades, that the real work that is getting done is being done by people. It's being done by people like you. It is not being done by institutions, and you are part, however, of refashioning those institutions so that they do work in greater alignment with those that are seeking to improve the environment, the lives of everyone. You are being favored, this new initiative, perhaps a new offer to work, to be favored, to be supported by institutions, to be supported somehow by the universe, is really opening up your natural, innate curiosity, your ability to detach yourself from your feelings and to and not your passion, but from your feelings, because that is what's allowing you to work with others in a way that produces the most benefit to all. It creates the greatest buy-in, so that by posing the conversation, facilitating the dialogue, the discussion, the negotiation about what ideas are primary, what are most important, what information is more needed, how you are understanding that your personal experience is relevant to the experience of others, helps you to ask questions, to continue to be curious, to find out information, to pursue the answers, the information needed to be more relevant to in your search, to be more accessible, to make whatever your goal is, your team, your collaboration, a greater buy-in, so that everyone participates in the direction of your efforts. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Wands here in your present with the Queen of Swords, a repeat, and the King of Cups. Interesting. So what is most fascinating to me is you're going from the Page of Swords to the King of Cups. And that is not simply about, as you also are the Page of Swords to the Queen of Swords, but your emotional security, something that you quite often are able to detach from and able to instead amplify your passion for service, your passion for change, for improvement, is really coming out of this ability to recognize the difficulties that you've experienced and the way that you've learned to overcome those. This maturity has helped you to contain the ambiguity in the participation with many others. You are committed to a collective practice. You are committed to facilitating the ideas of others and to truly listen to those, to not dictate the direction, to fuel the direction, to motivate, to lend determination and encouragement, inspiration to your efforts as a group, as a team, as a body, as a business. But you are really understanding that it is your ability to overcome difficulties, to heal your own heart, to look at the behaviors in your personal experience that have limited you, to take responsibility for the heartaches and disappointments you've experienced, and to lend that journey, the wisdom you've gained, the counsel that you are now able to share as a guide, an advisor to others, that help you and others realize that what we often think of as our weaknesses, our vulnerabilities, are clearly our strengths. And it is that wisdom that helps you to listen, to ask questions, and to truly elicit the needs and the difficulties that others are experiencing on this path that you share. I hope this is helpful to you, Aquarius. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've gotten 2 cards, but I'm going to take them both because they both kind of are right. First, adversity came out. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. And the second card, courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for this beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it here. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.